What's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. I'm Stan Jr., and today we're looking at chapter 8 of the book of Psalms. If you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. And if you are a Bible Club member, please like this video and leave a comment below. I'm grateful for each and every one of the Bible Club members. If you don't know what that is, that's a person that is a patron that supports the ministry with $10 a month so that we can continue making videos like this and so that we can send Bibles. We buy Bibles and send them to persecuted Christians around the world at the beginning of each month. And we also support missionaries in the mission field. So we do that through a partnership with Voices of Martyrs. And so I'm grateful for you all's donation, and I appreciate the consistency and the generosity that you have. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's look at chapter 8 of the book of Psalms. It says, to the choir master according to the Gittith of Psalm of David. And Gittith is some liturgical term. Verse 1 says, O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. The majestic name that God has is back in the day, and I mean way back in the day, when the writers are writing this, they didn't say God's name because they were so reverential of his name. So they would write YHWH, which is the tetragrammaton. And before they did that, they would go and bathe 7 times and then come back and write that because they were so careful to say and write God's name. And today we're just so cavalier and we're so regular about his name, and we use it in vain, and we use it frivolously. We say Jesus told us, don't swear by this or that. Just let your yes be yes and your no be no. And we don't. A lot of people use his name way out of context, and we call on his name for no reason at all. So I think they had it right, and we need to move towards being more like them in that regard. It says, you have set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and infants you have established strength because of your foes, to still the enemy and the avenger. When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and stars, which you have set in place, what is man that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you care for him? Yet you have made him a little lower than the heavenly beings and crowned him with glory and honor. You see, he said, when I look at everything that you've created, what am I that you care about me? The stars obey you. The earth obeys you. The mountains, the sun, all these things obey you. But us, as humans, we have such a hard time obeying God. And we have so much opinions and reason and logic, these things that we've named and called. And this is what separates us, but this is also what gets us in trouble in a part of the fall. And so you've got all these things obeying. And he says, why are you thinking of us? Then he goes on and talks about how you've given us dominion over all these other things, but he leaves out one thing. He said, you've never given us dominion over each other. God's given us dominion over everything except each other on this earth. Never forget that. And that's why whenever you see somebody trying to have dominion over somebody, it doesn't work for long, because we buck against that system. We can only have dominion over every other thing besides humans. And so he says, you have given him dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, and the fish of the sea, whatever passes along the path of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You see, his name is so majestic because he's accomplished so many things. He's done so many great things. If you saw somebody that became a valedictorian, then they rose and became a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, then they become a president, and later on they become an Olympian, and then later on, when they're really old, they climb Mount Everest. You're like, wow, that person, when you say that person's name, they've done so much. Think about what God has done. Think about how majestic his name is because of what he's accomplished, because of who he is. That's the God that you and I serve, a God with a majestic name. That was chapter 8 of the book of Psalms. So grateful to have each and every one of you to read the Bible with me every day. Love you, and I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to support the ministry and become that Bible Club member, we're believing God for 80 Bible Club members by the end of this month. We're at 73, so go ahead and become that 74th person. If you haven't, do it today. You can click the link in the description, or just say, I want to help out, or I want to donate, I want to become a Bible Club member in the comment section, and I will give you the 3-step process you have to do. It's real simple. Takes you about 2 minutes to do, and I'm grateful if you do that. Love you. See you tomorrow. We'll be reading chapter 9 of the book of Psalms. God bless you. Peace.